When it came to Steve Mihas, the Air Force's loss was Whitworth's gain. It was not a direct path, but when Steve decided not to continue his appointment to the Air Force Academy in the summer of 1986, that decision would lead him to play for Warren Fredericks at Whitworth College beginning in the fall of 1987. Steve would not arrive at Whitworth under the radar, however. He'd been a runner-up for Utah 4A Player of the Year at Bountiful High School, and if not for one made three-pointer at the end of a state semifinal upset, Steve might have been the winner of the Player of the Year award. Warren Fredericks was at the beginning of his Pirate coaching tenure and trying to build a team that could compete against the likes of Central Washington, Western Washington, and St. Martin's in the NAIA District 1. Fredericks knew he had something special in Steve. Warren said, "Steve had a competitive fire in him that I knew we needed." Steve knew he had to win over his teammates, however. During his freshman year, he didn't look to score himself. He did his best to open up scoring opportunities for those teammates. While averaging only 4.3 points per game, Steve posted assist numbers not seen at Whitworth in many seasons. He averaged 5.4 assists per game to rank among district leaders while starting every game as the point guard. Prince Juice Watkins was a junior when Steve arrived as a freshman. Juice says Steve was in command from the get-go, even as a freshman. He expected a lot from his teammates. He would not accept a lackluster effort from anyone and was never afraid to get into a guy's face about it. Steve kept the same style of play into his sophomore year. He looked to pass first, score second, averaging just over 5 points per game, and right at 5 assists per game. The Pirates posted their first winning record against NAIA District 1 opponents in nearly a decade. Mark McVeigh, a two-year teammate of Steve's, says he didn't care about his own stats. He only wanted to help the team win. Once he showed up, we started winning. The big breakthrough came during Steve's junior season in 1989-90. Surrounded by great scorers like Randy Smith, Todd Martin, Tim Nicholas, and Mark McVeigh, Steve set a school record for assists in one season with 212. He led the district with 7.3 assists per game. That year, the Pirates went 22-7 and lost in the NAIA District 1 semifinals in a hard-fought game at Central Washington, the best Pirate finish in several seasons. Todd Martin says everyone knew that Steve had the team's best interest at heart. He always worked to be a great example for his teammates and demonstrated what it took to win. Mark McVeigh adds, Steve expected his teammates to step up and deliver when he got them the ball. That made us all try even harder around him. With the graduation of 4 top scorers from the previous year, Steve's senior season might have been one of transition for the team. Instead, Steve finally stepped into a scorer's role himself, averaging 17.6 points per game. He still found time to break his own record for assists in a season with 218, as well as the school record for steals in 1 year with 74. Most importantly, Steve led the Pirates to their first NAIA District 1 championship and appearance at the NAIA National Tournament in Kansas City in 30 years. Whitworth defeated Seattle University and Puget Sound in a packed fieldhouse in the district playoffs. Steve earned first team All-Northwest Conference, first team All-District, and second team All-Little Northwest. Warren Fredericks summed it up. Steve took his game up a level as a senior. He was so smart. He knew the other team so well. He could read the floor better than anybody, and he was always team first. Steve finished his Pirate basketball career as the school's all-time leader in career assists with 720 and steals with 256. He scored 1,093 points and started 116 out of a possible 117 games. But Steve didn't just excel in basketball. He was a 4-year starter for the Whitworth tennis team under Coach Ross Cutter. Played as high as number 2 singles and number 1 doubles during his career, and as a senior, ended with a 10-2 record in singles matches and a 9-2 mark in doubles. He's one of only a handful of Heritage Gallery inductees to play for 2 Hall of Fame coaches at Whitworth. Ladies and gentlemen, for his team-first focus, for his dedication to excellence, and for leading the Pirates to success unseen in the previous 3 decades, the Whitworth Heritage Gallery Selection Committee is proud to present for induction today, Steve Mihas.